Yo, what's up? Another beautiful 80-degree day. Now, go ahead, 2 men in the truck. Go ahead. Now, let's get to this. See, I'm traveling without moving. Now, let's talk about the recent video that just was put out. I think I was making a video while this was premiering, so I did want to watch it before I actually spoke. So I took the time out to go out and watch Kwame Brown's latest video, where he's talking about Dr. Boyce Watkins. Then it was one from this morning. See, he hit the ground running. I'm over here slacking. Now, let's get to it and get to the gist of what's going on. Now, first off, I want to say this to Kwame Brown. Kwame, I know you're new to YouTube, but people like that guy you made a video about this morning, the clout chasing dude, you don't mention those guys' names. This is the reason why. That's all he wanted in the first place. All he needed was for you to mention his name, and now you yelling at him. Oh, he probably just climaxed and just knowing that happened. He went off on you today. He did. Oh. He's looking at views and numbers. He don't care about people. He don't care about no politics. He don't care about anything about the people, the conditions, nothing you were saying anyway. That person is a clout chaser out just for numbers. That's it. So you could talk about them, just don't get a name any light. Cause now when you say their name now, oh, they love that. They just finna feed off that all day. Then you're gonna have the other ones coming out of the ground like Thriller. Like the Thriller video that's gonna be coming out of the ground. All of these doggone clout chasers trying to get you to say their name. Now, addressing Dr. Boyce Watkins, I wanted to hear what Dr. Boyce Watkins actually said. He's another guy that's quite deceptive. I don't believe malice was his intention. I really don't. I don't believe he did that work because he was working for somebody besides himself. He's a person that plays the role a lot of times, like, you know, he's about the Black Power movement and all of these different things, and he actually makes some good points. He actually went against the go along, get along game and exploited a lot of things that they were talking about. But that is very reckless of him. But I can tell it was a clout chase for when he started off with the first word in the video, warning. I'm like, okay, he wants attention. So now it's warning, big lights. They could take down Kwame Brown's page. And then it's like, I'm gonna do and tell you how they can do it. It was clear. He saw my video on the one that you said, man, you wanted to thank you about how they was coming after him already and how they was coming after you. He wanted to do something kind of like that, but you know, when your ego and your, you know, your intentions are a little misplaced, it happens like this. He was so far thinking about the video and all the attention he was gonna get and some views and all the interaction he was gonna get because of the video, because he thought he was being a hero by doing all this. And what he didn't think was being responsible. He was reckless. There's things that happen in Kwame Brown's life that I've never mentioned, but I'm not gonna do their work for him. See, they gonna try to dig up all the worms or any little thing he did. If he threw a rock at somebody in grammar school, they're gonna be, you know, I'm not finna do that for them. You know, they can do their own due diligence. But I wanted to exploit their angles and point out to the people, this is what they're doing, so it's up to us to change that narrative. Now, I would have liked for Dr. Boyce Watkins to say, hey, you know, let's not let that happen to our brother. We gonna rally behind him. If they try to take him down, we gonna stand with him. You know, we ain't gonna allow that to go down. We gonna blast it everywhere. But he was so busy thinking about views and numbers. It's crazy. And with me, I'm always think about the content. Responsibility. You know, there's a responsibility that comes along with what you do. And everybody has to be responsible for what they do and what they put out. So I think Dr. Boyce Watkins was reckless. Not intentionally reckless. I don't think he thought about what he was actually doing when he did it. Now, because he's smart and, you know, he calls himself a doctor. I don't know if he has a doctorate or not. People get blinded by ego and fame. You know, like Dr. Geno Jenkins said, be a cotton candy preacher. Now, I agree with a lot of things he talked about financially, about owning land and, you know, and doing all these different things. I agree with a lot of things he said. Definitely agree with what he said about Angela Rye, Van Jones, all of them. So we're in agreement in a lot of areas. But there's a lot of things we're not in agreement with. And that's motive. I don't care about numbers. I really don't. I never cared about how many subscribers. The fans, the people who subscribe to the page, they care more than me. They tell me how many subscribers I got. I don't even know. Somebody's like, you finally hit 200,000. Congratulations. I was like, all right, thank you. I appreciate all of them. But to me, the content means more. The message, what I'm saying, means more to me. I don't have no super technical videos, and I don't have no special effects coming on my screen. I don't have all these. Somebody like, you need PowerPoint. Google's PowerPoint. Man, the power is in the word. The power is in the word. Okay? Don't be fooled. The power has always remained and relies in the word. Now, many people, and I do mean many of them, they don't notice, they don't focus, they don't care, they don't even give an inkling about anything else. They do focus on beef. And I do agree with you said, beef could be a distraction. But you beef with Umar Johnson, both of y'all doctors, right? I don't know, but y'all two kept going back and forth, right? But the beef was such a distraction. Why did you go down that road? Because it wasn't beef to you, was it? You were defending yourself. Why come when a person step up to defend themselves, it's considered beef? I don't think Kwame Brown has beef with Jack. I don't think he has beef with any of them, and I don't think they have beef with Matt Barnes. I think he's a man defending his name. I mean, I'm saying it like this. What was he supposed to do? You know, he went through 20 years of this. He's ignored it. Went on about his life. He went on about his life. He didn't bother anybody. So my thing is, why was he the butt of all of your jokes? Not you particularly, the people. So now he decides, I ain't finna do this no more. Forget that. Y'all ain't just finna just keep dumping on me. You know, and he stands up for himself. There's a problem. To me, that baffles me to this day. How he's the bad guy for sticking up for himself. And y'all could say, yeah, but he said enough already. He done. How you gonna tell somebody? Did y'all tell them they were done? Did you tell Stephen A he was done? I don't remember nobody telling Stephen A that, man, that's enough. He been retired for how many years now? And you still on this? He been retired for almost 10 years. And for every year of his life, or playing career, you've been bashing him. Made your career off of it. So the person that really owes him the biggest apology is Stephen A. But Dr. Boyce Watkins, you just made a mistake. It's all right. Everybody has flaws. Except for me. Except for me, though. No, I've been wrong plenty of times. I know it might come as a shock to you. Carcino has been wrong before. I must admit it. I've been wrong. Shoot. I betted on a team, and they didn't live up to what they were supposed to do. I was wrong. I went to the casino, betted on a number, it didn't hit. I was wrong. I was wrong. But I try not to be wrong. But what if I said it's not right? I'm not trolling Dr. Boyce Watkins. What I'll be trolling him for? I hardly ever mention that guy. I just feel he made a mistake. This one time. I don't think it was malicious, is what I'm saying. But you got to be a little bit more responsible with how you deliver your messages. That goes for all of you. You know, don't help them out. And that's what Kwame was basically saying. Just don't help them out. You know, you might not be in attendance, and I know you want to get some hits, you want to run out there so fast. But listen, just don't help them out. That's all. So I ain't gonna keep this video long, you know. Just wanted to put it out there for y'all. It's your boy Carcino. I'm out. Love, peace, and hair grease.